Okay, let's just check it, just to see what happened. Alright. Okay. So at least I know what the issue was. It just wasn't doing anything at all. Okay. Alright, well that's on me, fine. Alright. Let's make sure I put that in. Alright. Just to make sure I don't drop my controller. Apologies. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. I didn't know that was happening. I really didn't. Okay. Yeah, so alright, I wasn't late. I was actually streaming, but it didn't show up that I was streaming. Okay. So it ended up looking like I'm like what, 25 half an hour minutes late. Yeah, you know what? We might restart. Just because no one saw like 45 laps of that one, however long it was. How long was that race? 48. Okay. Well, alright, well, we basically qualified 25th. And pretty much. Now that I'm actually streaming to people, like I said, that's annoying as hell, and I feel really bad. Well, yeah, like I said, I don't get it. I pushed the thing to make it work, and it didn't work. Whatever. Whatever. As long as it's doing it now, then I guess we're fine. But alright. Yeah, look, we're better off restarting this race. That's fine. I'm just annoyed at the fact that I was starting the stream for like, I don't know. I don't even remember how long that last one was. It was nearly half an hour into it. And then I realized, hang on a minute. I should check YouTube to see whether it's actually streaming or if, something's gone wrong. And surely enough, yeah, nothing's happening. So I was like, oh, fuck. Alright. Because I gotta restart this and figure it out. And I did. So I'm pretty sure it should be streaming now. Well, I hope it is. I mean, it says I'm live, so it better be working. Yeah. Yeah, it says I'm live. Alright, that's fine. I'm just glad that actually fucking working now. So, let's try this again. Attempt number 2 at... Well, actually, would this be attempt number 3? Nah, I guess it'd be attempt number 2 on stream 2. There we go. Okay, cool. Brake bites are still out. Alright, let's just try this again. Okay. I don't understand this AI. They just love to just drive into the corners. Yes, hi Mark. Yeah, yeah, I apologize for that. Like I said, I didn't realize what the hell was going on, so I actually was still going. But yeah, I thought it was because it said on my end I was live, so I didn't know. I didn't think there was any issues. But when you were saying like, oh, I was still late, I'm like, well, unless this is satire, then something's obviously not right. And you know what? That was gonna happen. That really was gonna happen anyway. Yeah, unless I thought you were saying it for satire, then I thought, is something going wrong? Like, is there no stream up? And yeah, sure enough, there was nothing there. I was like, oh, shit. Okay. Seriously, what's with these fucking Fox Sports angles that you can't see anything of the fucking wreck? We're not pitting. We're not pitting. But, alright, let's just try this again. We're already behind. Not in terms of track position, because we are, but also in terms of stream time. Because I was at like 50 laps into that one before I had to restart it. And if I'd have gotten... Oh, fuck you, William Clyde. Also Denny Hamlin in the wall. Nah, but... If we had gotten, let's say, over 20% through that race, like 100 laps or more, then I probably wouldn't have restarted it. We would have just kept going from there, and it's been like, well, the first 100 laps are missing, but... I don't know. I don't know. Either way, we're here now, we're doing this, and yeah, I don't know why I'm putting myself through this torture again, but I also half know, because it's like, well, we gotta try and get revenge for what happened a couple weeks ago. Because we had a shitty controller that decided not to work, we had AI driving through us, which that hasn't changed. To be fair, because we drive them through them too. Yeah, that one looked a little bit more blatant than anything, but I didn't do it intentionally. We're not pitting again. We're not going to pit unless we got damage. Alright, it's fine. And hopefully we can actually make all 500 laps this time. Instead of wrecking out at like the game DNFing at like 437. Still kind of sound like stars just... of course I do. Nah, it's fine. As long as you can hear me, then it doesn't really make that much of a difference to me. Because I tried adjusting the sound, like the settings of my microphone to make it so at least like when I was doing audio testing, I could hear myself with my voice tone. But obviously I've made it a little bit too British sounding. There's someone with boring content but more subscribers. Seriously? I mean, they've probably been doing it longer. That's probably what happens. Like, you do stuff for a long time, as long as you put content out, I guess people will subscribe, but I don't know. I mean, I know we'll build up something eventually. 4 more subs. Oh, well, that's... I don't know. I don't know whether to say, oh, that's okay, or, oh, let's try and beat that, but, you know what? Let's go for the latter. Let's try and out-subscribe that guy. Because why not? Or girl, or them, or whatever. We ain't out here misidentifying genders. Just because I really don't need that side of the LGBT community on my back. Okay. Well, considering this car is still kind of dog shit for being a stock version of itself, it doesn't handle too bad. The life is good, but it can be better. And these guys are getting into each other. I mean, it's Bristol. What do you expect? If only someone programmed these AI to not go 3 wide on a short track. Actually, sorry. Maybe I'll scratch that. You probably can send it 3 wide just as long as you're careful. But 4 wide. I've seen them go 4 wide. It's like, well, what the fuck are you doing? That's destined to just intentionally be a yellow. But as much as this AI is bad, I could imagine if I was doing this race in 2013, it would be even worse. Wow, holy shit. I mean, I have 77 videos up, and that's after cleansing my channel. I basically got rid of like a decent chunk of ones I already had on there. So now, unless someone's downloaded them, then they're lost to time forever, and you can never find them again. And there was more done just, like I said, one, to try and give myself a second start, but also just to try and get rid of the cringy stuff. It's like, well, I don't know. I don't really want to have that on there. It's like I could as like a way to sort of see like, oh, that's where I was as opposed to where I am, but oh, nice. Oh, we're back in the last, but at least we're not. I was gonna say, it's funny. Dale Jr. has been the leader of both of these race attempts so far. I don't know, something about the Earnhardts at Bristol, like the Earnhardts at Daytona and the Earnhardts at Talladega. Okay, this car is tight. This damage is not helping. Honestly, don't get me wrong, the fact that this controller doesn't want to send me into the wall every time is a hell of a lot nicer than what it was in the first stream when we tried this. Like I said, I don't want to end the year off on this, like on streaming with how bad that went. I really want to see if we can at least finish the race. That's all I really want out of this. I just want to be able to finish the race. Yeah, there's Junior. If I can see him in my rear view, then he's way too close. Okay, he's way too close. We've gone at least 30 laps without a yellow, so it makes sense he'd start catching up to back markers eventually. Like, we're not a back marker, we just keep getting stuffed by the guys that don't know how to drive. Alright, that was entirely an accident, but it's a benefit to us we can finally pit. I was on the brakes, if you can believe it or not. Which I know you probably won't, but I was on the brakes. It just, yeah, didn't look it. But we need to pit. We need to get rid of this damage. We need to loosen this car up, and I need to have some more of my toast before it goes completely cold. Yeah, toast and iced coffee. It's the best way to start a morning. Unfortunately, starting a morning racing around Bristol is not the smartest option. Yeah. Yes. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to bring it up in time. I just want to see if I can bring up my setup, but it's alright. Yeah, to those in chat, how's everyone been? How's everyone enjoyed their Christmases? Because I haven't really talked to you guys for a couple of weeks. Like that, everything okay? You guys got any plans for New Year's? Yeah, fill me in. Why not? Yeah, this car is just like torn to crap on every side except down the middle. And I'm more likely to get torn to crap down the middle too. I'm more likely to get roof damage out of nowhere for some reason today. Oh, that was a nice corner, that really was, until I fucked it. No any plans yet. Well, hey Brayden, welcome back in. No, fair enough. Oh crap. Crap. That's the case where I should have gone to the outside instead of trying to hold the inside like a douche. That's fine. I mean, as long as we're making up spots, which right now we are. Maybe not. Okay, how the hell have we not lost this race car, first of all? It's either the setup that I've got in there is really good, or I finally have the car control that I've always needed. You know what? AI don't give a shit to send it 3 wide and hit me, so why the fuck should I care? Let's see if they're doing it right now. What happened? Okay. Well, that makes sense. Something about Dale Jr. that's odd, he's old. Bristol. Well, I mean, it's his quote that made Bristol famous. It's Bristol, baby. I got a different one, borrowing it from Moobs. It's Bristol, bitch. Yeah, like I said, we're behind by like nearly an hour, but wait a minute. Okay, were you guys able to hear any engine audio at all? I just realized that now. It's like, wait a minute. It's taken me an hour to notice that there's more than likely been no sound. It's just me talking over this. Whoops. Okay, first of all, I'm glad I noticed it, but also JJ Yaley is in fucking 6th. in BK Racing 23 equipment. What the fuck? Well, to be fair, I'm not sure how much of this like game you're really wanting to hear, unless you're wanting to hear something that drowns out my voice. Nope, crap. Well, that could have been worse. Oh, alright, fuck you, Jamie. Wait. Oh, Hamlin's on pit road, what the fuck? We were just under caution. Whatever. He's a lap down now. Ow. Now this car is tight as hell. Now I can't see. Eyes are being stupid. Fucking. Whoa, how the hell did I avoid that? Yeah, once again, McDowell gets sent around, but I miss him by like an inch. Speedway, when you hit the wall, it doesn't put you back on the racing line. I mean, that would be interesting, but anyway, we're gonna have to pit again. We got no choice. And if I don't mind me, I'm just eating because I still need to eat. The reason why I'm not so much more stressed about everything going wrong, because I'm like, well, I'm eating, I have coffee, I have water in the fridge, I'll grab that later. Okay, let's just get set up in now. And what was everything else? Okay. Alright, too easy. Oh yeah, some of those, I know we saw this, it's a little bit outdated, outdated news, but what do you guys think on the fact that NASCAR trying to change their playoff system, if they're going to, is thinking about using AI? Instead of listening to their fans and complaining that we're a bunch of bots, they use a bot to try and figure out how to change their stuff. Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit. Like, they can't have their cake and then eat it too. But I don't know. Apologies, I'm just trying to sort something out on the side, but despise AI. Yeah, I despise AI in video games and trying to sort stuff out in real life. No, but Yeah, okay. Whatever. Alright, all good. No, it was something I was trying to sort out, but it's not gonna work, so that's fine. Alright, let's just keep going. Okay. This breakfast all sorted. It took me an hour to eat it, but... Okay. Cool. At least this car actually handles now. I mean, this is the full setup, so if this sucks, then... I mean, to be fair, it's a setup that's supposed to work around ×2 tyre wear and fuel use. This is only ×1, apologies for that. Yeah, this is only ×1. Come on, save it. Well, we saved it. That's at least something. I don't know, all I know is I'd rather actually do Bristol than, say, Talladega or Daytona. And it's not that, oh, you know, I prefer Bristol over those tracks. I don't know, I kind of do. But the Technics Speedway racing sucks. At least for me it does. Like, it's like, holy shit, it's so finicky and so twitchy and everything could just die in like 10 seconds. Whereas at least races like Bristol or anything else, you can at least make contact with someone that won't go flying in a corner. Or they might, I don't know, but... Yep, that one was... You know, I'm not surprised by that. But we've still got 440 laps, 139 laps to go. So I can't go getting into hissy fits about that so early. Because I just realized I forgot to shave. You guys get to see what I look like all natural, aka me forgetting to take care of my face. Well, if you could even see my face, anyway, that's the thing. Okay. Too many back markers and a Denny Hamlin. Also, something I notice whenever I go back on my streams and just take a look at them. I don't watch my own streams. I'm not that much of a view. Like, I'm not that much of a desperate person for views. I just go back and take a look at like little things. I notice that sometimes it'll show up with like people mentioned. I'm like, okay, maybe I mentioned a couple of drivers. I made mention of Danica Patrick once, and it came up with someone called Dan Patrick. Wait, who the fuck is that? I don't remember what stream it was, but I remember it was on a stream, and then it showed up as like, oh yeah, you're talking about Danica Patrick? This is Dan Patrick. Some random other person that has no relation. I don't know. It's like if I was to talk about Jimmy Johnson enough, it would talk about the other Jimmy Johnson, not the person who holds the fastest lap right now. I'm saying, I think it's because of my accent that it's an American system that it just doesn't pick it up properly. But also, holy shit, look at that fucking lead that Truex has over second. Holy shit. I mean, this is Truex in his talent era. Makes sense. Dan Patrick, two people pop up. Yeah, and neither of them is Danica Patrick. And I'm pretty sure neither of those Dan Patricks have anything to do with racing. At all. No, I can't block it. I was going to, but it's a good way to get myself spun. And again, I just want to finish this race. I really do. I don't want to be here any longer than I need to be. I just want to do this. Redeem ourselves at least a little bit. It's literally the whole point of this stream is redemption. Alright, and Colwitt just forgot how to fucking drive. Although, it's Colwitt. Did he ever know how to drive? Like, I know I hit him fine, but... It was like, oh, I'm turning left, oh, I'm gonna hook it to the fucking right. We're gonna have to pit for that. We're gonna have to pit to change it. No, you know what? No, we need to get that damage fixed. And fuck's sake. It's the one stupid thing about this fucking controller. Like, yeah, it's nice that I have a controller that works, but there's just so much extra buttons on it that are unnecessary. Like, I'll see if I can show you guys. Like, yeah, it's a wired controller, but there's, like, buttons back here. There's, like, extra ones here. There's ones up here. Like, they're not necessary at all. But it's one of those ones that's like a... You know the Pro controllers? That's essentially what this is, I think. It's probably why it was priced at, like, $80. Like, I was able to get it for $35. Just because of those controller issues I was having the last stream when we did this last time and we wanted to shoot ourselves. Wanted to unalive. Yeah, that we were having controller issues there, so I ended up taking that controller and sending it back into the store I bought it from originally. Because I didn't have a receipt or anything, I had to just do a trade-in and buy a different controller, all that sort of stuff. And I got home, tried it out, and it was doing the exact, like, different controllers doing the exact same thing. So I'm like, well, I'm taking it back, like, that night, like, the next night, because I'm like, well, I really don't want to deal with this. Okay. Oh, now a bushy number of yellows. This is the most dramatic wall pop I've ever had. And I've had dramatic wall pops. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to pit. Holy shit, look at that engine. It's cooking. Cooking some bacon. And... Fuck me. This fucking extra button bullshit. I didn't even touch it. Obviously I did. But I swear I didn't feel like I touched it. Don't take that out of context, please. But... Okay, so we're now going to run around with a half-broken engine, a little bit of a broken right front suspension. Anyway, about 88 in 2009. Yeah, fair enough. I was going to say, speaking of Dale Jr., he's up the road, but we're not going to catch him. Because this car sucks and it handles like arse now. To be fair, it's because we're down on horsepower, because the engine is a little bit blown. Although... This car doesn't handle too bad at this amount of speed. Like, I'm able to get through the corners without overcorrecting it. Interesting. We caught back up to the pack in a couple of laps. Alright. Maybe maybe damaged engine wasn't such a bad thing after all. Yeah, I don't have my full speed, but Bristol's not a track where you need full speed, you just need good cornering. So the suspension damage doesn't help, but the engine being restricted as it is, I don't know, not bad. This doesn't handle too bad. And why do I feel like me saying this makes it seem like, oh, NASCAR's going to look at it, it's like, oh yeah, we'll reduce the horsepower again. People won't notice a difference. The drivers will think it handles great. Spiral down into the 550 horsepower package that you can't pass for shit. Oh, come on. Fuck, this car doesn't turn. Hey Cyber, you've missed a shit ton. Pretty much, long story short, I started the stream, I started it on time, but it didn't actually start the stream, so I had to restart it, along with, I actually did start the race, but we ended up getting like 50 laps into it, so I'm like, well, I had to restart the entire stream, and then I figured, well, may as well restart the race, so other than that, we've just been, I don't know. You've sort of missed not much, but also a little bit at the same time. Oh, crap. I was going to say, who's in the wall? Oh. It's just the Burton. Jeff, your little boy has done it. Harrison Burton wins at Daytona. And locks up a playoff spot, which is fucking stupid. It's like, wins like that should be feel-good stories, not immediate first-round exits. Like the fact that Harrison Burton had been fired from his team not only a couple of weeks before he won at Daytona. That should be a feel-good story, not, oh, he's an automatic playoff. He's got an automatic playoff berth now. It's like, no. It's the one thing about why I understand they kept the top 30 rule. Because no matter whether Austin Dillon actually won that Richmond race legitimately or not, it wouldn't have mattered which way it ended. He still wouldn't have made the playoffs because his win wouldn't have counted. Because if you can't even finish in the top 30 in points, then you're not a good enough driver to be able to compete in the postseason. I mean, yeah, for Bushy that hurt. That and the Southern 500. But oh god, did Parker Retzlaff get fucking shit for it? It's like, oh, wasn't he just already in the line that Harrison was though? Yeah, oh yeah, that was the thing we were talking about before, yeah, as well, side with the AI thing with NASCAR using it. I'm waiting for the AI to eventually say to NASCAR, why not just go back to the pre-2004 points? Because it worked to determine a champion based on actual racing rather than anything else. I'm tempted to wreck this fucking 3. Nope, he's gonna try and wreck me. What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh crap. Alright, and in my attempt to wreck the Imitator, I end up wrecking Truex, and Austin Dillon probably still walks out of that fine. 2024. Oh, fuck off. Nah, but holy shit, that engine is orange. It's Donald Trump. I don't know what you're trying to say, buddy, but I am always orange. I am the best president the United States of America has ever had. I don't know. It sounds better when it's not pushed to a microphone, to be honest, but... Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I won't be surprised if they add, like, AI drivers into real life. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it just like the video games. We're gonna have AI drivers out here. Honestly, they would fucking do it, which is... Also, holy shit. That is really close to DNFing right there, I'll tell you that much. Also, yeah, we made it 20% of the way through so far. I don't know. Yeah, we're 20% of the way through this race. Which we should have been, like, maybe an hour ago. I should know. I'd say about half an hour ago it should have been. But yeah, holy crap, that engine sounds like it's about to explode. Remind me of that one piece. You know what? I'm gonna start it. Nah, I'm kidding. The speed racer media, in the future they replace drivers with robots or the AI. Oh, is it like that, I think it was, oh... I think I know what you're talking about, but... I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, like I said, I know what you're talking about, but I genuinely can't remember the name of it. But, I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe this year could. Like, oh yeah, we've got memories of a goldfish. Oh yeah, I heard, like, speaking of that, I heard something that's like, you know what the happiest animal on the planet is? A goldfish. Because it only has a 10-second memory, and then it forgets. So no matter what happens in that time, it'll just go on about its day in its happy little head. Okay, let's see how many laps it'll take for this AI to start getting into the wall. I'm gonna try and hug it around the bottom, but if I can't, I can't. Now, we're making our way back up the field pretty quickly, especially hugging around this bottom when everyone else is in the middle and top lanes. Okay, and now we're 4 wide. That's not smart. Oh. Okay. Well, we're up to the Danica Patrick number of yellows. I was gonna say, yeah, if everyone wants to just associate themselves with a driver, you know what, fuck it, why not? They're more likely to end up wrecking themselves anyway, because this AI is that fucking stupid. And I wish I was kidding, I really do, trust me. But, what can we do? Oh. Ty Dillon in the future, amount of yellows. Yeah, in like what, 2 months? Because I won't be surprised if he'll be allowed to race a fucking Bowman Green. Well, now we're up to Danny Hamster number of yellows. not trying to make this a get as many yellows as possible challenge, because if we wanted to do that, then I just turn this off and switch it to 2013. It's like, well, we could do the same damn thing there, and it will be the same idea. Except I'm pretty sure Murph now has the record for number of yellows in 2013. It was Michael, and now Murph has it. Unless someone else has broken it since then I'm pretty sure Murph has it. What the okay, what the fuck was Ty Dillon and Kyle Busch doing? Blanket number of yellows. But seriously, what the fuck was that? Yeah, natural AI yellow. That looked like someone was driving through them. About time. Yeah, exactly, you'll love to see it. Also, Bobby Labonte up to 2nd. And yeah, we're up to 10th. Also, yeah, Cyber. To answer your comments for Talladega, I did answer it already, but I'll tell you now. Yeah, pretty much, I thought you backed your ass into that Talladega win until I re-looked at the footage. It's like, well, yeah, no, you didn't. You were pretty much a front runner that entire time, so. Like I said, it was under the assumption that you backed your ass into it again, but nah, you were pretty much a front runner that most of the time, so. I was gonna say, yeah, I check my stuff. Like, although, to be fair, you can't blame me for thinking that you backed your ass into it. Okay, Casey Mears? Yeah, Casey Mears' number of yellows. And I think we're better off pitting because we got damage again. So you know what? No. We'll stay out, we'll see how we can go, and if we get more damage, then we'll pit, but. I mean, I'm tempted on to. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't even. Okay. Alright, whatever. Great. That is the 2nd attempt in a row that we've had a black flag. Can I have a page to field and not get yelled at by anyone? What the fuck you mean I was speeding? Oh, fuck me. And of course I get put into the wall again. By this AI that doesn't know how to fucking drive. Yeah, if I can get out and the page to field, I am going to fucking do it at this point. Because that is a bunch of bullshit. That is a bunch of bullshit from this game to fuck me again. And it's like, I did not give you consent to do that. Like, just because I come from a land down under doesn't mean I want down under to be violated. Fuck it, don't care. Alright, now we're at Tony the Tiger number of yellows. Also, I want to know what the fuck happened, because I didn't even see it. Okay, someone got air, and then, like, 2 people died. Give them the page 60. Okay, well, we need to pit anyway, we have no choice. But, So just got disrespected. Speaking of which, I don't see him anywhere. I really don't. Like, even trying to look further up. Like, yeah, I can't see him. There is no way that took out Tony the Tiger. If it did, yeah, Smoke just got smoked. In the NASCAR Heat Evolution, or De-Evolution, Tony the Tiger Smoke. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I'm going with this. My brain doesn't want to work. Anyway, we need to pit because we really need to repair this damage. Like, holy shit. Like, it's all on that fucking right front tile. To the point where I'm just gonna do that. Because sometimes when I do repair, it doesn't actually repair it, unless I change the tire completely off. Which is dumb, but every version of NASCAR 15 is special. It's special. Just like you Technics. Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of sad, but also kind of, it's about time it's an end of an era for all the NASCAR games to go off Steam. And every other digital storefront for that matter. But at the same time, it's like, well, it's just going to be weird. Because buying games through like Steam cards is not always the best idea. I mean, that's how I got 2013 and 2014, but that's because I had no choice. If I was able to buy them off Steam, I would have bought them off Steam. But, I don't know, it's an end of an era, and I'm not sure whether I'm sad to see it go, or it's like, well, it kind of makes sense. But, I don't know. Do I really think it's going to retire next year? I feel like a Denny Hamlin retirement is going to come out of nowhere. Like, that's not me being an ass, it's me thinking, like, either Denny Hamlin or Kyle Busch, I feel like one of those two is just going to, they're not going to announce that it's going to be a retirement tour. It's going to be similar to what Truex did, where he wasn't sure at the start of the year, and then by about Iowa, he's like, well, no, I'm hanging it up, I'm done. So, I'm not sure. I have a feeling Kyle Busch is going to go out and try and prove something, but Denny's getting too old to say the whole, this is our year, this is our title, all that sort of stuff. Because he can't keep using that excuse. Like, yeah, he's one of the best drivers that Joe Gibbs has ever had, but the only two champions that Coach Gibbs has ever had has left the team. He lost FedEx, lost Chris Gabehart, going through the lawsuit with 2311, which, that's going well, I think. Yeah, seriously, what the fuck? Oh, what the hell? I don't know if you could see that, but Cole Witt, like, flew onto pit road upside down. Okay. I'll have to wait for us to get a lap back. Also, someone did DNF. Tony didn't. As you can kind of see that concern. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, Hamlin showed up in 2006. Kind of the wall on. Kind of pit wall. Yeah, that's what you're meant to do. If you do it any other way, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, no. Truex showed up in 2005, and Hamlin was 2006, yeah. I'm pretty sure Denny Hamlin was the closest rookie since Jimmy Johnson to taking out the championship in their rookie season. Which honestly makes it kind of worse, the fact that after 2010, when, like I said, I'll take it as 2010 was the only legitimate choke that he ever had. Other than that, it's just been bad luck. Was it? Hey, Mark, welcome back. Sorry, I just noticed that message, but yeah, Denny Hamlin's 2010 season is the only one I can say that was a choker. Everything else just, like I said, everything else just goes down to NASCAR's manipulation. It really does. Which is why Jeff Gordon's only a 4-time champion and not closer to 7-time, which is why Jimmy's a 7-time. And not more so, I'd say, like a 3-time. Because Jimmy was good. He was, but I don't know. Points resets do help. In 2016, he was not the best. He shouldn't have won that title. But doesn't mean I don't have that last call in my head all the time. Alright, first of all, fuck you, 46. I forget who's in the 46. But yeah, fucking he turns up into me. And then Austin Dillon doesn't know how to drive, so he just drives into me as well. But yeah, it was clearly intentional. Park the 46, you fucks. Yeah, Michael Annette. Look, we don't have any damage and we should be fine, so we're gonna stay out. We're better off staying out as long as we can. I should made up some spots, at least. And is that Casey Kane behind us? Yes, it is. Alright. Okay. Well, that was shit, but at least we didn't get a black flag again. Looks like the only thing I can say. Okay. And also, I really wonder on something. Like, I know there's been trial and error attempts at modding this game, but is it possible to mod like 14 or 2013? I wonder. Considering we've gotten like the fixes or whatever to get the DLC schemes for those games, I wonder if it's possible to mod them. Like, I'd love to see if like the guys that tried to figure out the mods for 15 a while ago are able to do that. Well, I figure out how to do it anyway, because I'm not sure if that's even possible. Well, I guess no matter what happens in this race, we can't finish last. Because someone's already DNF'd. So, that's at least a good thing. Because it would be interesting to mod, like 2014 or 2013 or whatever. Because I forgot that, no, I was going to say, I thought Brian Vickers was in 2013, but I didn't realise he wasn't. Because I was going to do, like, I'm hoping to eventually figure out a different capture card for my Technics stuff, so I can finally get the 2010 stuff started. Because seriously, I have been trialing and erroring for a million things, and I can either get the webcam to work and the capture card to not, or nothing. I can't get both. I really wish I knew how. I even reached out to Michael himself. I said to him, look, I wouldn't ask this out of nowhere, but I'm kind of desperate to figure it out. How the hell do you record your 2011 stuff? Because, you know, he records it off his PS3. So that's why I'm asking. And he basically gave me the answer of, well, like, there's a capture card that he tried, but it's also just trying different things to see if they'll work. And it's like, I appreciate it, but it's, yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, but it's just easier said than done when everything you try just goes wrong, and everything that you could try is really pricey, and especially when you don't have a job, you try and hold on to everything and go for every kind of cheap deal you can. I mean, this microphone was super cheap. This webcam was super cheap. The headphones I did have, also cheap. Kind of like, they were $30, and they stopped working after a while. Meanwhile, these ones, these have been through the ringer, and they still work. So I don't get it. Every other headphones I've had has stopped working in some kind of way, but these ones have been through hell and back for years, and they still work. At least they're not from Temu. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. I mean, I've ordered like one thing off Temu before that was actually worth it. And it was Pit Viper glasses. And the other reason I did was because of Kaz Growler. Like when he was driving for Floyd Mayweather. Hey big man, welcome in. Like I said, the one good thing about there only being 42 guys out here is that, well, 41 and the Danica, is that we're not going to finish last. Okay. Michael Waltrip is the worst race car driver ever. He absolutely is. Worst team owner, worst driver. Were the only wins he had were on super speedways? Ricky Stenhouse Jr. number of yellows. Just trying to think quick. Do we pit or do we not? Yeah, 2 500s. True, that's more than some drivers can say they have. That's very true. But I mean, there are also champions of our sport that have never won, like some of those crown jewel races too. Which that's interesting to think about. It's like, well, the champion, like, I feel like the way like you should consider a champion, or like whether they're legitimate or not, is like in terms of their whole career, rather than just in this cough cough KFP cough cough. Yeah, exactly. Although I know someone pointed this out, it's like Earnhardt had a similar, like Earnhardt and Kyle Busch have similar like things with their seasons, where they went winless for the first time in one season, and then they win the Daytona 500 the next season. So I'm really not gonna count anything or jinx it, because I really don't want to. But I'm just saying, history does kind of have a tendency to repeat itself, just a bit. Especially since he's driving for Richard Childress, and it's in his 20th attempt. Just saying. And honestly, like, let's just go on a hypothetical just for a second that Kyle Busch does get that win. If Mike Joy doesn't repeat what he said for Dale Earnhardt, but for Kyle Busch, then that'll be an incredibly missed opportunity. Yeah, like, do it with, like, Cheddar's or something. Actually, wait, no, I don't think Cheddar's is with, what's the sponsor that Richard Childress still has that could work with it? Lenovo? Yeah, you could do, like, a Lenovo. Actually, you know what? After this, I kind of want to make a custom. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Best equipment in that H-Race grandson. Oh, Austin Dillon's already won a Daytona 500. Give one to Kyle Busch. Austin Dillon already put that 3 back in the victory lane there 20 years after. Which, as much as he dumped Aric Almirola for it, was still cool. Listen, regardless of whether it was a legitimate win or not, seeing that 3 back in Daytona victory lane 20 years after the last time, was pretty damn good. But yeah, Austin's already won a Daytona 500. Let Kyle Busch have some of that glory. But that's the logical sense, and also the everyone wants to see Kyle Busch win the Daytona 500 kind of sense. Consider, wasn't his last win the Cokes 400 at like in the 4th of July race in 2008? I think it was the last time he won at Daytona. Yeah, that's for dumping me on purpose, you bitch. And every time I hit someone, I could hear the sound of clunking metal. It's interesting, but like I said, people use me up, so why the fuck should I not? Oh yes, there's our boy. Whoops. We don't need to see that. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing. I did not hit him. That's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit him. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. That movie is still one of the worst, but it's one of the greatest worst. Because it's still quotable and it's still funny. I did not hit her. I did not hit her. That's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I think it's like the only 2 lines I know from it, but those are the only ones that really matter. Okay, is Chase Elliott about to self-spin again? I say self-spin because the first recording of it, not recording, but the first attempt of this stream today, he ended up doing the most over-dramatic self-spin I've ever seen in my life. You know what, as much as this has been complete bullshit, at least we've actually been able to drive the fucking car. That is the one thing I will say about, oh, okay. David Reagan's trying to be the intimidator, is he? Well, guess what, mate? Yeah, I'm surprised I saved it, to be honest. But also kind of not. It's like, well, I know I have the car control. It's just about whether I can actually save it. Alright, I'm sending it. I did that on purpose because he tried to spin me, so it's only fair. He wouldn't have DNF'd out of that. It'd be a close call, but he won't DNF. Either way, we're at what? Well, there's, I guess, 4 different drivers. You can 5. You can. Okay, terrible. I didn't mean to wreck him. I just meant to rattle his cage open a little. Now I'm gonna stay out. I'm gonna say we got 4 drivers. We can. Oh, and Cyber, look who's leading. Okay. Thank you for bacon. Alright, how long was it gonna take before they threw the fucking yellow? Like, Austin Dillon was bum-ass sideways. It took till there for them to throw the yellow. Yeah, it's like, come on! Dr. Pepper vs. Jack Daniels, who win the battle? JD, easy. You know why? Because it's actually good. I don't care. I will take that as a hot take. I would rather I hated Dr. Pepper when I drank it. I really did. It tasted like ass. Seriously, it tasted like someone shit in a can and said, "Here you go. There's a drink." And also, I know that sounds weird, but like I don't care. You know, we're only gonna go with 2 tires. We don't need all 4 tires every time, because those left sides are pretty good, but it's the right that always keeps getting fucked around. Well, the right side keeps getting fucked around. Does it want to find out? Also, I need to make a note for myself. Kyle Busch Lenovo paint scheme. Okay, let me try it again. Nope, fuck it, I'm just gonna type it out. Okay. Because I know we were talking about it earlier with, like, Kyle Busch, Dale scheme. So I got it there. It's like, alright. That way I can remember it. And I can make it later. Well, either way. I think the Lenovo colours make sense. But it also depends if Lenovo's still with Childress. Because as far as I know they are, but I could be wrong. Also, what the fuck? Michael Waltrip is leading this race. Never mind, now it's back to no championships. Oh shit. Zone leave more than maneuver. I think Zone did leave. I think after, you know, the amount of shit luck they've had, they're like, you know what, fuck this, we're out. And to be honest, I don't blame them. I don't even know what Zone is, to be honest, but their paint schemes have looked like, I don't know, like I'm trying to look at a Buzz Lightyear action figure on acid. Not that I've ever done it, it's just the expression. But what the fuck? The worst fucking angle again. Okay, so it's 3. Oh, what the hell? Okay, double wall pop. And Joey Logano is still fucking out here. Nope, we're not pinning. But okay, that was weird as fuck. Yeah, he just pinballed from the inside wall. Yeah, that is a double wall pop. I've never seen that happen. Just shows this game is just beyond broken. But surprisingly, it's more playable than 21 Ignition. Well, half surprising, half not. But it's a lot more playable than Ignition, but it is by the skin of its teeth. But yeah, you know, the Technics games are playable, but I don't know. I would still technically call this a Technics game, even if it wasn't made by Technics. Who's... Oh. Kansas. Hey, we can actually see this one now. Another instance of 3 wide and someone gets spun. The paint booth, look, fine, I can see it, but it's basically a Joe Gibbs paint booth. That's literally the only good thing about that game. Yeah, well, the soundtrack. Soundtrack's actually decent, but I don't know, to be fair, it's hard to fuck up a soundtrack, unless you really try. Yeah, we're not going to pick, because we didn't take any damage out of that, luckily. But yeah, no, it's hard to fuck up a soundtrack. Rivals did try to... Oh, fine. Alright, I guess motorsport games really can go out of their way to fuck up everything, can't they? Well, actually, there's one other game company that can, EA, thanks to Need for Speed Unbound. I don't care if it's, like, commonplace to hate on the soundtrack of that as opposed to the old games. The old ones gave you that sense of, yeah, this feels right. It didn't matter whether, like, what kind of music it was, whether it was rap, whether it was heavy rock, all that sort of stuff. It doesn't matter. The soundtrack fit perfectly into what you were doing. But I don't know, a lot of the soundtracks nowadays, yeah, just generic shit rap. Like, no disrespect to the artists and that. It's like, well, a little bit, because your art is crap. But like, you know, those people are doing what they want to do, so credit to them. You know, I wouldn't have the balls to go out and make music, because I can't. So I'll give that much credit. But when you have a game series that has a legacy of really good soundtracks to go with amazing gameplay, it's kind of hard to not do anything else but that. But yeah, diverse music is a good thing, but Yeah, I don't know. I'll still happily go back and listen through the 2005 Most Wanted soundtrack. And even at that, there's only a couple songs in there that I want to listen to. And even at that, one of them that I do, I may as well just go listen to a studio collection album that Disturbed had put out. Also, actually, a fun fact about that. This is... I may as well tell a little childhood story, just because I'm remembering it now. This was in like 2012 when I was still in like primary school. And my dad and I were listening to the Disturbed album at the time, The Lost Children. And like I basically grew up on metal and rock and all that sort of stuff. I was one of those weirder kids. But yeah, and went into class that day and we were doing like Easter egg drawing. So what my 8-year-old self did, I think I was 8 in like 2012. Yeah, 8 because I was 10 in 2014. Yeah, what my 8-year-old self decided to do is I put the guy on the egg, and it didn't look too bad despite the fact that I didn't really know how to draw properly. It didn't look too bad. And what the teacher decided to come up and do is ripped it and got a dictionary, found the word of it, and put it in front of me. And it's like, yeah, you want that on there? Do it again. Alright, William Clyde having a skill issue. But yeah, it's like what the fuck? Yeah. I wish I was kidding. That's how fucked up it was. Like, I know it's not that big a deal. It's like, that was, what? Yeah, 12 years ago now, but... No, 12, nearly 13 years. Holy shit, I feel old. But... Also, yeah, we're up to Hubby Bubby number of yellows. Yeah, that's real. I really wish I really wish I still had it. Because, like I said, as much as there was an 8-year-old's drawing of it, like, if you know Disturbed, you know who I'm talking about when I say the guy. Like, it was their, like, Disturbed's, like, mascot thing, pretty much. Like, it didn't look too terrible for an 8-year-old drawing it. And the teacher almost got offended. And she was like, oh, you can't put that on there. It's not about Easter. It's like, I don't get what the issue is. Like, I'm not... If I said, oh, fuck Jesus or something, then fine, you can get the shits at me. I didn't actually say that. I was 8. I didn't swear at the time, but now I do. It's like, well, if I said that on there, then fine, tear it. Burn it to hell. But I tried explaining that it was a band that I was listening to. Obviously, the teacher had no music taste outside of probably like Taylor Swift. Which I can't stand Taylor Swift. I really can't. She's annoying. And that is one I know that I can get a mixed opinion on whether you agree or disagree with that. I don't care. Annoying as hell. I will literally... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But there's still one Disturbed music video that sits in my head to this day, and that's the Land of Confusion cover that they did. Because I originally thought as a kid that was their own song, like, when you listen to the lyrics and what the video is and all sorts of stuff, and... Alright. Well, the car is destroyed. But yeah, when you listen to the lyrics and see what the video is, it seems like it's their song, like it makes sense to them, but... Oh, no, you're fucking kidding me. No. You know what? I'm gonna grab some water, and we're gonna try and wait this out. because maybe it might just be it needs to take some time. But the fact that I wall popped, that's a bullshit thing. But yeah, look, I'm gonna try and come back. I'm gonna grab some water, and hopefully this will have fixed itself. If it doesn't, then I'm going to be pissed. Because we may have to do a 50% race to finish it off. And even at that, it might glitch again. Because of course it will. Okay. How's this going? Still nothing? Still nothing. Okay. I don't know. Do we restart? Do we just do the other side of the 50%? But we just start in Mars because that's exactly where we were anyway? Also, I guess, because we were close enough to 50% of the way through. Welcome to, I guess, to Jimmy's halfway point presented by Monster Energy Water. No sponsoring. It's literally just a bottle with Monster on it. But yeah, because we had to do the same damn thing at Homestead when we did that championship thing with William Byron. We had to do the exact same thing. No, sorry, but it's just a bottle I picked up from like a place that sells international stuff. What's going on? Seeing a Monster bottle hurts my eyes. But no, what it is, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Yeah, it's just a place that sells like that stuff, but don't listen to this. Don't listen to this. La 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 la. Okay. Don't screenshot that, please. Yeah, I know. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Don't listen to it. Alright, now everything's being fucking stupid. Okay, come on. Alright. Just in the nick of time. Yeah, exactly. Alright. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Ow. Fucking whoops. What the fuck's going on? Like, the game is not frozen for you guys, I don't think. But my camera is frozen, and I don't know if my audio is coming through. Is it? At all? Fuck me, man. I don't get why I have so many issues. I don't get why Bristol Night ends up being a fucking issue fest. Okay. You know what? Something I need to try and do. Like, I can't even move it off the screen. So if the camera's still on there and it's just me frozen, then don't worry about it. Because my game is just being fucking stupid. But like, I can't even adjust my microphone settings. I can't adjust anything. Yeah, I literally can't do anything. Alright, let me just try something. Like I said, I'm literally just asking just to understand like whether it actually is or not. If it's not, then I may have to figure out something. What the fuck was that? Wait, nani? No, nani? I don't fucking know. Brain doesn't want a brain. Yeah, but it's echoing badly. Alright, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try closing Streamlabs. Like, forcing it closed. Hopefully it will... Yes. It's still running. It says it's still running, so...